Hello, thank you for joining me today. I'm talking about how to reverse aging from your skin, how to make your skin glow, and we do this from the inside out. I'm going to talk about what to do, what not to do, so you can start to see changes in your skin, have a radiant glow, and start to turn back the clock and look and feel as young as you are in your heart, right? Okay, so we're going to jump over to some slides here. How to reverse aging skin. And by the way, my name is Dr. Kimberly LaHue. I am a holistic doctor and have been in the field of natural health for over 3 decades. I've been in private practice for over 2 decades. So been helping patients look and feel younger than they ever thought possible. And today we're specifically talking about reversing aging skin. So aging skin is the result of what you eat, how you live, and genetics. And we know these things. And you have control over all of them. What you eat, how you live, your lifestyle, how you take care of your skin, what you put on your skin brings the outside world in. So, how you are living your lifestyle, how you're taking care of your body is definitely showing up on your skin. Genetics, we've learned from epigenetics that we turn on and off genes. Not all genes, but most genes. And how we live is turning the switch on or off. And we have a lot to say about that. So, yes, genetics will play a role that we can't touch, but there's also a large part of genetics that we have influence over. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can start to in a healthy way, influence those genetics so your skin looks healthier. So, what I want you to really open your eyes to is not to be disillusioned by tricky marketing or words. We see this all over, and I could say definitely in the last decade, nutritional supplements for hair, for skin. We've seen the creams for decades. All of the big companies out there that are pushing these creams that are to reverse aging, and they even have before and after pictures. I have bought into this so many times. My last big expense, Lemur, and they come with good science. They come with good stories. They almost have you believing in the results that are possible. And it's not that your skin may not improve a little bit, but what I'm saying is what they're saying is not truly a healthy answer. We may see some superficial improvement. It may look more moist, more hydrated, but is it truly changing the structure of the skin that matches that price point, especially when you get into um, the higher cosmetics? Maybe you're looking at Chanel or, I in my younger years, my mother started me in healthcare in skincare at 15. So I started with Lancome. I moved into Yves Saint Laurent and Chanel and Erno Laszlo, Shiseido, Prescriptives, Adrienne Arpel. I went through all these up until 25, 27-ish when I started to change and realize that my skin was changing based on what I was eating, how hydrated I was, and other things that we'll get into. But what I want you to know is that a lot of these, put these packets in water, shake it up. That's a recent one I just saw, broke down the ingredients in this little packet by a very vibrant, healthy looking, and probably she is healthy, but the ingredients in this little packet are not the ingredients for you to get healthy skin. Matter of fact, I was looking at, let's say, vitamin C, very important for your skin. If it says ascorbic acid, you're only getting a piece of vitamin C. You're not getting the whole complex of vitamin C that's helping your body, from the immune system, from skin repair. All of the components of C have to be there for you to receive the benefits. Ascorbic acid will run through your system and will start to pull from other areas of nutrients to fulfill that requirement of a whole complete vitamin C. If you see ascorbic acid on your multivitamin, on these packets that people think that they're getting a full vitamin C, you are not. You're getting a fragment. And so when you're looking at synthetics and pieces pulled from vitamins, you're not getting the full benefit. And they had some other things in there. This isn't about bashing these products, but you have to know what you're looking for and understand that yeah, there's lilacs flying all over the front of this. There's these healthy essential oils from that, but it is how they are grown, it's how they're picked and processed, and what part of the plant are you getting? Is it stable? Are the molecules the size that can actually penetrate your skin? Is it the whole vitamin? Is it a piece of a synthetic vitamin? Yeah, it's really crazy how much they can market and say these things because maybe a drop of it is in there, or there is a part of vitamin C, but you're not getting the whole complex, and so therefore it's not going to give you what it's telling you on the product. Sorry about that. So, what we want is smooth, youthful, hydrated, plump, naturally beautiful skin, right? We want that glow. What they promise are those things, but I want to tell you what your skin actually needs to be healthy and what you can start doing to start changing that today. Yes. So diet is definitely a part of it. You see, there's two kidneys there. Do you know the skin is our largest elimination organ, and it is also referred to as the third kidney? Well, what is a kidney? A kidney is a filtration system. Your kidneys are an elimination organ, just like your skin. And to treat it as something topical that we can fix our skin would be like putting something on our kidneys. Everything going on in the kidneys is happening on the inside, and how effective and efficient your kidneys are at filtrating toxin and metabolic waste out of your body is the same with your skin. It has to be a structure layered in healthy, effective, and efficient elimination. It cannot do that with slathered on topicals that are thick molecules. They're suffocating the skin. They're changing the microbiome of the skin. Now, we've gotten a lot of word about the gut microbiome, and people are becoming more aware of that, which is great. But we also have a microbiome in our mouth. And our skin is a microbiome that needs to be cared for properly. When we eat right, we are actually helping that microbiome from the inside out. So we need things like cofactors. These are non-proteins. These are what help chemical reactions that you have to have take place. That has to be in your diet. We're going to get into your diet and more specifically in just a few minutes. Enzymes. Enzymes are responsible for reactions. They are catalysts, again, helpers. Hormonal influences. When we eat right, we are influencing our hormones, and our hormones are turning on and off things. There's feedback loops. We kind of got more wind of that when we're talking about the HPA axis. If you're learning more about hormone balancing, the hypothalamus, the thyroid, the pituitary gland, the adrenals, all of these speak to one another. They're talking to and activating glands, and glands are running your body. That's your endocrine system, and it is so powerful in how you feel, your metabolism, your temperature, how well you have clarity in your thinking, and it's so important. And so our diet is influencing those as well. We need to be hydrated so the cells can actually receive the water. Not drinking gallons of water, that's not doing anything but filtrating through your kidneys. You need minerals in your water. You need those electrolytes because that's what helps the water get into cells. Then you also need the minerals, the nutrients, and adequate oxygen. All of these things, part of the diet system, but also part of a lifestyle that helps your skin look and feel beautiful. So what makes healthy skin is the diet, your digestion, how healthy your gut is, how healthy you can break down your foods and bring them out to all the cells so the cells can actually be healthy and use them. Hydration, proper hydration, what I just talked about. Oxygen, making sure you have adequate oxygen. Do you know that most people take little shallow breaths like that most of their day? And it's those deep breaths that actually help oxygen get delivered to all of your cells. This helps your skin. The microbiome, you can't slather stuff on it to make a microbiome healthy. It comes from the inside out. The sunshine, we need sunshine. Do you know that when we started to apply sunscreen, the skin cancer went up? You can correlate this back if you start to investigate sunscreen and sunblock when it started to come about in the 1970s. What also started to increase in the 70s, 80s, and 90s is skin cancer. Why is that? Chemicals. Chemicals is on these sunscreens. Minimizing irritants, and we're going to get into some of the irritants that can be disguised as healthy. So, digestion is key. And even looking for a picture of digestion, many people think, okay, that's just my gut. Digestion starts in the mouth, ends in the anus. And this whole digestive tract needs to be cared for. If there's inflammation in any part of this, your digestion is compromised, which means your cells are compromised, which means your skin is affected. So digestion is key, making sure that your digestive tract is effective, it's efficient, and the microbiome is healthy. So we're looking at digestion and all of the bacteria. Inside the microbiome, you have all kinds of microorganisms. And gut health is so important. We're seeing how it's so connected, not just to the immune system, because that is so much in our gut, but our brain, how our brains are functioning. What are our hormones doing? How are those glands affected? It is truly coming from the gut. And some people have gone on to say that 90% of our immune system is in the gut. Now, we're also having to look at, if we look at digestion, we have to look at the lymphatic system, which is our waste removal system, and our removal system of our foods. So we're looking at two elimination systems when we're looking at the gut. We're looking at metabolic waste through kidneys, and we're looking at fecal matter, our food waste, through the digestive tract on into the colon. So there's lots to be said about the digestive tract, which is why when I'm working with someone, that's the first place we start. We have to get that right, because every cell relies on your digestive tract being healthy. If it's not healthy, everything else begins to suffer, because it is the first foundational piece. Now, this doesn't mean you can take probiotics to solve this problem long term. Food is a prebiotic. Food feeds the microbiome, it feeds the healthy bacteria, so they start to overwhelm the bad bacteria. What happens is when you take probiotics, you are giving your body at best 30, 33 tops right now of the variety of good bacteria into your gut, which is over 2,000 species of bacteria. If you keep supplying the same 30 day after day after day for months, you are in fact making that microbiome smaller and smaller and smaller in the variety of species, and that is not good gut health. That will harm your health long term. That's why I do not recommend probiotics unless you've been on antibiotics, unless there is a reason to start taking probiotics. People do see improvement, but it is short term. It's not something you want to continue to do. You want your probiotics to come from your foods, from natural earth foods coming up from the earth, fruits, vegetables. That's where you start to feed the microbiome in your gut, and you start to feed the bacteria so they can multiply, and the diversity starts to happen. What we also want to do is stop the irritants. So showering, unless you have a filter, I'm not saying don't shower. I'm just saying beware, in the shower there's chlorine, and the chlorine is so harmful to your skin, stripping it of its natural microbiome of healthy, good bacteria. So we want a filter for our showers. Cleansers that are foaming up, drying out our skin. Retinols. Do you know how many times a skincare specialist has come to me and said, you need retinol, you need retin A, and you need these creams that will do these magnificent magical things to your skin when in effect they are chemicals, they do harm to the skin, and they really harm that microbiome. Then you'll see all natural ingredients, aloe vera. This is not healthy, and it's based on how they process it. Not so much that aloe vera isn't healthy, but it's how they make it. Um, all of the preservatives that come in there that harm the skin. Glycerin, again, how it's highly processed. It gives you this temporary plumping of the skin, but definitely not healthy. We're looking at hyaluronic acid is also this is what Nadine Artemis, who's just a wonderful consultant for natural healthy skin, she says it's best left in the bottle. Scientific evidence has demonstrated that topical hyaluronic acid is unable to penetrate the skin and is rapidly degrading the skin surface. Its molecule size is far too large to effectively be absorbed, and that um, it is extracted from rooster combs. Now, then it is made by bacteria fermented on tuna viscera, and the residue of that and muscle processing wastewater. That sounds awful. So I have not looked into how that chemical is processed, but I do have resources that when I decide to, okay, this is one I want to look at, it's always shocking to see how it's made and how the advertising can make us feel like this is such a great product. I have to make sure I get this. And then this one um, let's say chemical is, you hear how great it is, and then all the companies jump on board to start putting it on their labels that their product contains it. It's really becoming aware of marketing. And I'm going to leave you a link below to a company that you can actually copy the ingredient list from the website of the product, and you can paste it in this particular website, and it'll go through all of the ingredients, and it will rate them and tell you how they're made and if it's toxic to you. And it's been very helpful. And I'll leave that down below for you so you can start checking out what you're using on your skin. So quick fixes, too good to be true, and sometimes come with harm, as I just described. Imbalancing your microbiome and changing how well it can heal, how well it can, get rid of old cells, creating new skin cells. Lots of false claims out there where you're wasting your time, you're wasting your money, and you end up with unhealthy skin, and we want to solve that. So what makes healthy skin? Living right, eating right, stopping these quick fixes, these expensive creams, and addressing all the components that make up skin, that make up healthy skin. Let's get into those. So again, diet. These are live foods: bananas, chicory, onions, garlic, leeks, jicama, Jerusalem artichokes. And really what I'm saying is organic raw greens, vegetables, organic in-season fruits. These heal from the inside out. And I want to say and correct myself, foods do not heal. Foods create the environment so your body can heal itself. That's really what it's about. Your body is a self-healing organism. It can take care of your skin. It can make beautiful skin for you. But you're doing that from the inside out. And I know right now you're thinking, I want something now. I want to look good now. And there's things that you can do with healthy masks. You can do exfoliation in a healthy way. But as soon as you start eating differently, they show that within 24 to 48 hours, the inflammation subsides on your skin and it starts to become more hydrated. And then as you remove some of these toxic chemicals out, your skin microbiome can rapidly start to improve. So it's not like you have to wait a whole week to see a difference. You can truly start to see a change in your skin quite quickly. So I hope you've had a revelation about the incorrect information. It's not just about what you do, but what not to do as well. So a lot of the claims aren't true, and I just want you to become a detective to the ingredients you're putting on there and be mindful of how you're taking care of your skin. What to look for. Again, the ingredients that you're using and putting on the skin is very important, so we want to look at those. What to focus on, digestion, lifestyle habits, and your diet. And what you can start to do is to eat well. You can start to really have beautiful skin. So, if you are serious about getting healthy skin, this is what you need to do. You need to clean up your diet. And I would say two of the biggest culprits of skin problems are your hydrogenated oils, rancid oils. If you are putting oils in your food, eating oils that are rancid, eating nuts that are rancid, those oils will start to, they're like hormone disruptors. And as your hormones are such a big part of your skin, if they start getting this pathway starts getting influenced and it can't get through and it starts making your body produce other things, it shows up on your skin so quickly. We're talking 24 hours, 48 hours. So all of those hydrogenated oils, bad rancid oils, you want to stop. And sugar. I'm sure you've heard how harmful sugar is. But those are two of the worst things you can do. But then you add in all of the, other harmful diets, which I'm not going to get into right now. But cleaning up your diet is key. Getting your digestive system in top shape, meaning from your mouth to the anus. You're having bowel movements every day. Your bowel movements look good. No bloating, no burping, no gas. Well, very minimal. You will have a little bit, which is natural, but not excessively. You want to clean house, and that is what the products you're putting on your skin, what is going on inside your body, cleaning up the toxins and how your body functions, cleaning up that digestive tract is always the top priority when I'm working with patients. Using natural, healthy products, looking at those ingredients, making sure that they really are natural, and finding a natural, holistic expert if you want extra help. So, natural, healthy products, my favorite is Living Libations. I had talked about what is her name? Nadine Artemis. And she is one of my favorite people for not only my skin, but my mouth. She helped heal my gums with all natural products. She got me 20 years ago on using oils on my skin to clean. Like I said, I went through all those high expensive cosmetic lines. There were times where Erno Laszlo with all the splashes, I had 7, 8 bottles, night creams, day creams, throat creams, eye creams, toners. It was endless and so much money, and those things did not help my skin. And when she talked about this is simple, we're using sea buckthorn and we're using the rose petals and there's jojoba and all of these natural oils that I started to use changed my skin so much. I get compliments on my skin, and it's not. It is diet, it is digestion, it is what you put on your skin, and all of those things I listed, oxygen, hydration. And it's joy in your heart too, because that comes through your skin, that comes through your eyes. Don't ever forget that. So, a natural holistic expert, that would be anyone that you want, or you or me. I love helping people get as healthy as they can, as healthy as their bodies can get. So I help to help you clean up your diet, heal your digestion, educate you correctly on what to eat, how to eat, on those elimination systems that I talked about, your food elimination, your metabolic waste elimination. Both of those have to be working appropriate and properly. Help you incorporate a healthy lifestyle into your your preferences and your health goals. A lot of times people, I see these high protein diets, these high fat diets. These are things that are causing more inflammation than you know. They are not healthy long term. And there's just so much to be said about that. I have other videos on that. But if you're thinking, well, I don't know if I want to do this, there is a link below that I have a personalized strategic health evaluation. It is a short questionnaire. You can fill that out, and we can have a brief call to see what may be going on with your skin, anything that you may be doing that's causing harm that you think is healthy. We can talk about that. And I always give someone the next step that they can do. It's not a sales call, it's to help you get healthy. It is my commitment to helping people who raise their hand to help them naturally, holistically, and that's what I want for you. So I want to thank you for joining me, and I will see you on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a video. I'll see you on the next one.